Hi, I'm Eddie Hurst. I'm a comedian, musician, podcaster, theatre maker and general creative botherer in Manchester, UK, and this is a crowdfund video for my show, Eddie Hurst's Wonderfull Discoverie of Witches in the Countie of Himself, to go to the Edinburgh Fringe and on a national tour. It's a show about the Lancashire witch trials, the Venga Boys, and absolutely nothing else. Oh, also I was diagnosed with ADHD, but don't focus on that. After being commissioned by Lowry and Salford and supported by Arts Council England in development, it's the first show I've ever worked on with a creative team, including director, award-winning comedian Jos Norris. It's a show that straddles the world of both comedy and theatre. It's something I'm hugely proud of, and tries to tell the story of those feelings that you have where you feel different all your life, and then suddenly have the realisation that you are. And the trajectory of what initially sounds like a superpower actually just turns into an explanation for why you keep making the same mistakes all the time in your everyday life. But mostly, it's about how the Venga Boys made a concept album where they learned to circumnavigate the globe and also the Lancashire witch trials. This crowdfunder will support me to take the show to the Edinburgh Fringe with assembly festivals at the Roxy downstairs, 2:20 p.m. every day if you're thinking about it. There's a few days that it's not important. And on a national tour of UK theatres at the most thematically appropriate time, Halloween. But I come to you, giant cauldron in arm, to say that I can't do this without your support. Why? The Edinburgh Fringe is the largest arts festival in the world, with audiences travelling across the globe to see shows there. And with these great opportunities come even greater costs for artists. From venue hire fee to accommodation, programming, marketing fees and living costs whilst up there, it's expensive to get there, let alone to try and tell those audiences of the hundreds and thousands of shows, yours is one of them, that they can see. Both financial and emotional and physical and spiritual. Alongside this, would you believe it? The world of small-scale touring theatre is also very expensive, and the industry is in a particularly precarious financial state at the moment, impacting venues' abilities to programme and provide artist support.
And this is particularly true when you spent 2 years creating a cauldron filled with light and a smoke machine to try and explain to audiences why ADHD is like, but mostly not like, the Lancashire witch trials.
It's a show that I really can't wait to bring to more audiences. And it's been amazing seeing how much the story I've made has resonated with people that have similar neurodivergent journeys.
The little Easter eggs for like neurodivergent folk, and that correlation between being magic and witchy and being neurodivergent. I
don't think I would have ever necessarily expected anything to go to the performance that had as much of me in it.
When you see yourself in somebody else and that you might hate it about yourself, but you love it in somebody else, and like that sort of then comes to sort of self-acceptance thing for me.
Had a laugh, almost had a little bit of a cry, had a little boogie to the Venga Boys, so all in all, a great time.
Our small neurodivergent-led team has created a show that's funny and touching and hopefully continues important conversations about neurodivergence. But in order to make this a reality, I need your help. So far, I've self-produced all of the tour myself. There's not been any large promotional companies, there's been no international producers, no big agencies behind it. But, you know, I mean, if you're watching, I am up for offers. Without this support, I'm in a position where I'm going to either have to dramatically reduce the scale of the tour or cancel it altogether, ultimately leading to less people getting to see this very daft, silly show about a very important thing. That the Venga Boys secretly made a concept album where they learned to circumnavigate the globe and nobody has noticed it except for me.
No, imbecile!
As a thank you for supporting the project, there are a range of different rewards on offer. There's stickers, t-shirts, a video message, or if you've got a lot of money to spare, I'll write you a song about anything your heart desires. That does not implicate me for libel, defamation or constitute a hate crime. If you can support this campaign or share it with somebody that you think might be able to, then thank you so much. And if you can't, who's going to know? Not me. How would I know? I simply don't have the technology to find that out. This is a great show that resonates with audiences in a funny and moving way with a story of what it feels like to be diagnosed with ADHD. And whether you can support this campaign or buy tickets or just share this with your friends, thank you so much for your help and support with Eddie Hurst's Wonderfull Discoverie of Witches in the Countie of Himself. Yes, it is a long title, but in my defence, it's also very hard to spell. Death.